So there you have it. Ohio State starting quarterback against Texas is going to be Julian Sayin. He beats out Lincoln Kienholz for the job. But Ohio State fans, what does it mean for your Buckeyes? You're not surprised by this news, but what more than likely went into Julian Sayin winning this job? And what does he have in front of him here in terms of what he has to do for Ohio State to get to where they want to go? We'll break it all down. Before we do that, though, Ohio State Buckeye fans, do us a favor. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. College football, nothing but college football. Going to talk a lot about your Buckeyes, so make sure you're locked in. What it means for me with Julian Sayin winning this job is he cut down on those quote-unquote young guy mistakes or inconsistencies enough to ultimately take this job. Because I don't think it was a situation where it's Julian Sayin until it's not. I think it was like Julian Sayin had to legitimately go out and take this job over Lincoln Kienholz. All right? What gets me excited from a Buckeye fan is now at quarterback, you have your best arm pulling the trigger. Like, that was kind of the talking point all the way from beginning of spring up and through fall camp is this dude has got some special arm talent, quick release, all those things that you say. Not to say that he's got the best arm that's ever rolled through Columbus, but, like, you feel real good about what he is throwing the football downfield. So that was never the question. The question was always, hey, can we stack enough consistent practices together to make us feel good enough as a coaching staff to make you our guy here for when we go play Texas and beyond. So that, to me, is what gets me excited. He clearly has done that if he's being named the starting quarterback. I love the way this guy is wired, and I'm going to keep on saying this until I get proven it's not still a massive part of his game or it's not still going to be impactful for him as Ohio State starting quarterback. The way that it was posed to me is that when Julian Sayin leaves Alabama after early enrolling, he's there for the spring, and Nick Saban ends up retiring. Or not there for the spring, there to be there for the spring. When Nick Saban retires, the way that it was told to me is he reached out to Ohio State once he got in the portal of, no, I want to go play somewhere where I know they're going to develop quarterbacks at the highest level. I don't care who's in the room. At that time, Will Howard's in the room, Aaron Nolan's in the room, Kienholz in the room. It's like, I don't care. I want to go to Ohio State. Therefore, will y'all have me? And they had to decide if they wanted to take him or if there was room for him or all that. And now, moving forward, he's going to be your starting quarterback. So here's my big question for Julian Sayin. Because in the Ohio State offense, it's not a matter of, okay, we'll just kind of game manage around you. Like, if Jeremiah Smith is not seeing the football north of 5, I'll say this, maybe 8 times a game, if he's not seeing the ball close to double-digit times a game, that is malpractice. If they didn't feel good about Julian Sayin's ability to do that, they would not have made him the starting quarterback. So my question is, when does Julian Sayin go from being the quarterback to being the guy? Because the quarterback is the guy who's listed as number 1 on the depth chart. The guy is, okay, we respond to you, we rally around you, you set the temperature, and also you are kind of the one who is cool in the face of all the craziness that goes on throughout a college football season. C.J. Stroud, when he got the keys to Ohio State's offense, is a great example of this. He gets the start against Minnesota to start the year, and he looked good, he looked fine, but you could kind of tell that there wasn't this like presence about him just yet. And then they lose the Oregon game. And after that happened, everyone's talking about how bad the defense is, but you're looking at your first-year starting quarterback to get us back on track. Fast forward the tape to the Penn State game that year, night game in Columbus. C.J. Stroud goes for over 300 yards, just a good Penn State defense, and in that moment, to me, like, became the guy. So notice the story arc there. 1, had to respond to adversity. 2, had to kind of grow into that role. And then 3, ended up becoming the guy later on in the season for Ohio State. How does Julian Sayin handle the ride and evolve into that role as the guy at Ohio State? Because clearly they're passing the keys with the understanding of you are our best shot at quarterback to go win games. But when does it become like, no, this is legitimately his team? Is it week 1 against Texas? Is it against Washington? Is it later in the year when you play? Like, I don't know what the answer is there, but the sooner that happens, the more opportunity Ohio State will have to find their rhythm like they did a season ago when Will Howard caught his stride in the college football playoff. And having Jeremiah Smith throw the football, too, is obviously a pretty good catalyst in that whole thing, but that's something I'm watching very closely for the Buckeyes' new starting quarterback. So, Buckeye fans, let me know how you feel about this on the socials, Instagram, Twitter, at Judy PicKell. Follow me there. But you got your quarterback here for the 2025 season. Here we go. College football is here. Kane Smith of the 1s and 2s, myself, Judy PicKell. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We will keep this party rolling, and we will see y'all next time.